Hey everyone, it's EDRIAN over here and welcome again to another episode, and I hope all y'all are doing well. And I'm here today with my mentor, Mr. Nick Keomahavong, and
what up?
Yeah, he's here. Very excited to have him be a part of us before he leaves.
Sweet.
But do know that by the time this content does go out that he would have left already. So peace.
Sweet. Thank you.
How awkward. So for today's video, I have a very special guest who I was so glad that I was able to interview right before he left for Thailand to become ordained as a monk. He's actually the very reason why I'm doing this YouTube channel. Being able to help him kickstart his own channel made me realize that just with enough heart, love for yourself and others, and for what you do, that you can really do anything. And he is such a perfect example of that. Hence why I eventually became really inspired to kickstart my own YouTube channel. So without further ado, my mentor, my friend Nick Keomahavong. I'm just gonna get straight to the point. How does one find their purpose?
When it comes to finding your purpose, is a little bit tricky because it's ironic. Ironic meaning a lot of people are searching outside. Working with all the clients that I've had the chance to work with, and also with myself, what I find is if you really are trying to find yourself, the secret is so counterintuitive. The secret is really to get rid of everything. Everything that you thought you knew about yourself, everything that you want to be, which is also a fantasy. If you can get rid of that, if you can get rid of perception, again, fantasies, who you think you should be, everything the world tells you, and actually be yourself, your mission just comes. I think people are looking for their purpose, but really what they're searching for is to live their true self. That's it. Be who you are at your core, be who you are by your design, how you are born to be, and it just comes to find you. But that is kind of the answer, where it's not external, it really is something internal, where you just have to strip everything. And if you can get to the core of who you are and live that way, then the purpose kind of opens up, if that helps. Yeah, so you're not seeking anything, but it's getting connected and knowing who you truly are at your core, at your DNA. And if you can do that, that's the first start.
Okay. In the very beginning, when I first, not in the very beginning, but when I first started working with you more closely, I remember you kept telling me about the list. Can you talk about the list, what it's about, and how could one make their own list, just like how you've done your list?
Yeah, the reason why people suffer so much is simply because they're incongruent. Incongruent means the part of you is split. Inside of you is split. What happens is every human being is, the heart speaks to them differently, the head speaks to them differently, and when you are not congruent, you will suffer. And what that means is, again, we'll use your life for example, is a lot of people will say, the heart will say, like, go to the gym, work out, eat healthy, you know that. And then the head will be like, I don't care, I'll save it till another day, I will do something else. And when that happens, you're not in alignment, and then your spirit runs away to something more consistent. It can't tolerate that. Inside of you, inside of your own home, it has to be stable and it has to be congruent. What I do with my clients is that I help them do this list. It's just called things I know I should do, but I don't. So what you're gonna do is make a list, longest list of anything small or big of things you know you should do, but you don't. Clean your car, do your laundry, email someone, call your mom, go to the gym, work out, but make the longest list and do one item and cross it off. And what that actually does for you is it helps you develop a sense of trust in yourself. The world does not care that you do your laundry. The world does not care that you do any of that stuff. But really what it's all about is when your gut intuition guides you, do you have the courage to act and listen and not betray yourself? And that is the heart of self-esteem. But again, do your list, cross it off, and what you're doing is developing a habit where you actually match. On this sheet of paper, if you say, I'm gonna do my laundry, this one says, I'm gonna do my laundry, and you actually do your laundry, right then and there, you're a congruent and whole person. So it's the act of getting yourself whole, and that's the training of doing your list. And when you do that, your life will move.
So much more questions. I'm just gonna ready, aim, fire, go.
Yeah. Letting go of your pride and ego. It really is a big question, and it takes a lot of different things. One is to start developing a practice of giving, because when you start to give of your time, of your resources, donation-wise, what that does is it softens your heart. With us in Buddhism, that's why we have a practice every day where we donate to the monks, is because again, it's training you how to get out of your own way. It's training your ego. It's training you how to be of service and to give. And when you constantly give, whether again, money, through time, through effort, through resources, it just softens your heart. The second answer to that is through meditation. Every single day we go through this world and we interact with so many different people. We do so many different things, and it clouds and it taints us, our thoughts, our emotions. And really with meditation, it's a daily practice where you give yourself time to let all these things just simply settle down. And when it settles down, you can see clearly. Then your ego will decrease a little bit. Yeah, I just want to say thank you for everyone. I don't know if you guys know me, but for one, EDRIAN for giving me this platform, and secondly, for anyone who is watching, going through a difficult time, going through any struggle, you're just being human. And really, I hope you understand that there is hope. I hope you understand that you're just going through a transition, and what is happening, it feels like a mistake, but no, definitely not a mistake. You're actually going through a growing pain, and what is happening is your spirit needs to mature. You might not know how it's showing up, and you don't need to know. Welcome to the spiritual world. We're so insignificant, where the world does not revolve around us, and sometimes not knowing is the answer. So trust the world, trust the universe, get out of the way, let life transform you however it needs to transform you. Be humble and just let it completely destroy you, and out of that craziness will come a new, more authentic you. So I hope you have that courage to allow the world to work how it needs to work. So I do have these journals. It's a line that I develop for my clients, but it's really to teach people how to develop kindness and compassion, and how that at the heart of it can shift this entire world. I work with a lot of clients who are super wealthy. They have everything in this world, but they think power is external. How they look, how much money they have, who they're surrounded by, their muscles, their makeup, their clothes. But versus for me is real power and kindness comes from the spirit. And I just developed this journal for people to make it a daily habit to write things that they're grateful for. Make a list of, again, a journal of who they love, and then at the end of it, they give it to that person, just to show how kindness and compassion can shift their whole life.
And where can they buy it?
Amazon.
Talk more about that, just briefly.
Just Amazon.com, and then if you put my name, with I love you because journals, then it should come up. You can find me on Instagram, Therapy with Nick, or on my YouTube, just my name, Nick Keomahavong.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. And for those who've stayed till the end to watch, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. And I really hope that his tips have helped you as much it has changed my life. So thank you so much. Have a good night.